I want to welcome you to Pulaski County Fiscal Court. This will be a special called court meeting. We changed the date from our regularly scheduled, and when we have a special called meeting, we set the agenda, and we have to stick to the agenda. So it has been set, and this will be the last meeting of the year. The next regularly scheduled meeting will be the 14th of January at the normal time, 10 o'clock in the morning. So we encourage you to come back for that. But as is customary, we like to open our meetings with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you all would please rise, we'll start with that. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Nobody go with me that time.
All right. I do have on the agenda, and I would like for to make this easier for Ms. Earp, we have a special guest with us today, Ms. Christine Earp, and we want to recognize her. She has been a stay-at-home mother. She's got a daughter and 2 grandsons and 3 great-grandchildren and 4 great-great-grands. And she was born, I hate to tell your birth date, but she was born on November 25th of 1919. So she has achieved 100 years young. She loves to make quilts. She loves the outdoors, and she likes to work outside. So we're happy to have with us today Ms. Christine Earp, and we would like to honor her with our highest honor we can bestow on somebody, and that's that of the Pulaski County Colonel. So Ms. Earp, if you could come up here, we'd like to get your picture and make a presentation to you, if that'd be all right. It's a special honor to have you with us today.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a picture.
You're welcome to come up if you'd like. Come on up here. We've got one little step we're going to have to get up. But
All right.
you got big plans for Christmas?
Oh, no, not so much.
If the court would gather around, we'll make a presentation here. Ms. Earp. We're just happy to have you. Anything you want to say to these folks out here?
I wouldn't know what to say.
Well, is there any secrets to making 100 years?
No, I love the outside. Don't flash me up.
All right, well, we're glad to have you. This is just saying that you're going to be a Pulaski County Colonel. So
Thank you.
we sure are glad to celebrate with you today. We'll get her picture and it's an honor on behalf of the court to recognize you with this. And we're looking forward to seeing you here in about 110. We'll make another one. All right?
Thank you.
Do we need to just leave Steve or what?
You're welcome to if you want to. I just wanted to go ahead and recognize her first. That way you're free to leave if you wanted to.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you all.
Thanks.
Have a Merry Christmas.
I think she helped him more than he helped her. I think she helped you more than you helped her.
Probably. All right, now, first item then on the agenda will be the approval of the minutes from our previous meeting. You all received a copy of those. Any additions or deletions, or we entertain a motion to accept the minutes as provided?
Motion to accept.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next then, we've got a couple bid openings. We have first one for satellite dish. I don't know if you know which
Looks like
which.
it. We've got, she's marking, December 10th, 8:18 a.m. this was received. Looks like there's only one bid for the SRT satellite dish. Appreciate Magistrate Turpin loaning me his knife.
Be careful with it. Cut
It's
your
actually
hand
a
off.
razor blade.
Keeps it sharp, don't it?
Yeah. Kind I need, you can throw them away when they get dull. Okay, this includes the bid specifications. I'll, see if I can find a number in here somewhere.
IP access.
It
is that
looks
the name?
like $41,505.
IP access, is that the name of the?
IP Access, yep. IP Access International is the bidder.
How much was that again?
41505.00. $41,505.
And that is the only,
That's the only bid that was received for that.
we would need a motion then to accept this bid for review.
Motion.
Second. Mr. Ranshaw, second, Mr. Strunk. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, and we have a bid opening for our total patcher.
Yeah, this says seal bid for refurbished total patcher and a new 6,000 gallon total tank. Looks like it was received on December 2nd at 3:17 PM. It is from Equipment Marketing Company. I don't really know what I'm looking at here, but it looks like it's 6,000 gallon total tank. It's $51,900. That's a lease to own with no payment for a year. Let's see if there's another. Oh, there we go. And then the total patcher bid is $34,900. So $34,900 for the total patcher bid, and I'm sorry, I misquoted that other one. $53,550.00, $53,550 for the total tank, 6,000 gallon.
We would need a motion to accept these bids for review.
Motion.
Pass those down.
Motion, Mr. Strunk, second, Mr. Wilson. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We will put a committee together and bring that to our next meeting. Next on the agenda, then, we have a first reading of a budget amendment. Y'all got a copy of that there.
What about the bump? Is that one off? Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to do the
Okay. Gotcha.
block grant, they, they're not here. You want to summarize that, or should we vote on this today, do we?
What it is, this is an ordinance, so it does require 2 readings. This is unbudgeted receipts to the different funds in the amount of $1,959,856. So we do have to have a first reading, and then it will go to the Department for Local Government for review, and then we will then when we get
Yeah, we
their okay, we will advertise for second reading.
Do we need to go ahead and get permission to advertise for that second reading?
Yes,
Do
please.
we need a vote? or a
Motion to advertise. Second.
Motion, Mr. Strunk, second, Mr. Ranshaw. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right. Next on the agenda then will be our road department. Eugene, would you like to address the court?
Mark, you've not slipped anything in there, have you?
No.
All I have today is the road work request and 3,000 ton of rock for January.
Okay, I do notice we have 3 speed limits to vote on in the road work request. First, we have in the first district, Stringer Road, setting a 25 mile an hour speed limit. Need a motion for that.
Motion. Second.
Motion, Mr. Strunk, second, Mr. Ranshaw. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, next would be Stringer Lane, also a 25 mile an hour speed limit needs to be set.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Ranshaw, second, Mr. Turpin. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?
We've got Baker Calhoun in my district also, right above those.
Okay, I didn't see that one. All right, then the next one would be Baker Calhoun. We would need a motion for that.
Motion.
Need a motion, Mr. Wilden.
Second.
Second, Mr. Ranshaw. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay. Then we have in the 4th district, looks like Haynes Knob Road, setting that speed limit at 25 miles an hour. Need a motion for that.
Motion.
Second.
Motion, Mr. Wilden, second, Mr. Wilson. Any further discussion? Is all in favor? Any opposed? All right, then we would submit the road work request as a whole to the court.
Motion.
Second.
Motion, Mr. Wilson, second, Mr. Ranshaw. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. And then we have a request for 3,000 ton of rock.
Motion.
Second. Motion, Mr. Wilson, and a second, Mr. Strunk. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you, Eugene. Next then will be our treasurer's report. Joan, you got a few things?
Yes, the first item I have is bill list for the month of December. This is the only one.
Seek a copy of the bill list. It'll be your pleasure.
Can I add something before? I know there's been some questions on some Don Franklin invoices where we have leased some vehicles. What the deal is there is we found the vehicles, instead of Enterprise, we found the vehicles were cheaper and local with Don Franklin. Also, we did get state price contracts, so everything is kosher and on the up and up, so I wanted to explain that because I know there have been some questions.
So everything's good, they don't
Everything's good.
have to be bid or?
Correct.
But we will eventually get to see a contract on it, right?
Yes.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Carries.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did have one other thing. Fund transfers,
And
sorry.
you got a bank reconciliation too.
Oh, bank reconciliation, we'll do bank rec first, sorry. I just kinda,
Oh, you got a copy of your bank reconciliation? What would be your pleasure?
Motion.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
the last item I have, would be the fund transfers. One is to the jail, and that was due to, the state depositing some funds into the wrong fund. They went into the grant fund, and it should have been into the jail. And the other one is to the road fund from the general fund, and that is to keep us whole while we are waiting for state funds to come in.
Motion for transfer.
Second.
We have a motion, Mr. Strunk, second, Mr. Ranshaw. Sorry, Jimmy, I think His voice was louder. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that motion carries. With no further business, we entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion, have a second? Second, Mr. Strunk. All in favor? Get up and have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you all.